Let's go, man.
Let's
We
get
got
it.
Joey Badass, Crash Dummy, and before we get into anything, man, we got to talk about this album cover or the art. Have you looked at the art at all today?
No, I haven't. I'm trying to pull up the video right now.
So obviously, I was making thumbnails, and I was like, "Yo, I thought that Joey had a picture of
Okay.
Pac in the last one, but it was kind of zoomed in, and you couldn't really tell. But that's Pac.
Okay. Is that
The,
not Pac in Vegas that night? Or no. Is it?
that I don't know.
Isn't this one of the famous last pictures?
I would have to see it blown up. I mean, it looks like there's a crowd of people behind him, but I mean, as always, probably with Tupac.
Yeah. What is this
But I
behind
mean,
him? Oh, it's a crash dummy.
that's a crash dummy.
Are
It's
you
all crashed
afraid?
up. So I mean, yeah, obviously Rayvon was calling himself the crash out king, the little crash out from TDE. No, I mean,
What's up, man?
Do you need anything?
No, sweetheart.
You didn't like it?
No, it's fire. I've been yapping.
no, crash dummy. I think that's just a shot at Rayvon calling himself the crash out king or the crash out. Look, what does he call himself? I think they're calling him little crash out, little crash out. But either
Is he
way,
young? Is he young? Because he don't look young.
no, he was born in 1996.
He's not a YN, bro. You're wrong. Come on.
He's also calling CJ Fly 40 years old. And CJ's like, yo, like I'm 32.
But CJ been around for so long, it seems like it's kind of
It
feels,
feels
like
like
he's
it,
40.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rayvon's like, I'm the up and comer. It's like, we're a couple years apart.
Bro, what? Yeah, I was thinking he was a younger dude, like younger than us.
He looks young. I mean, that's shout out to him.
Yeah, he does. What's his skincare routine, bro? Chill.
Right.
All right. Here we go. Crash dummy. Joey Badass.
Let's roll.
Oh, my bad. It's muted.
Hey,
Nigga,
My bad.
Joey chewing through shit.
hey,
Nigga, Joey is chewing through. He chewing
Shout out to Gina Views.
you believe in God, believe in TDE, nigga.
Believe in God, believe in TDE East. You know what that is?
Goddamn.
Hold up. You know what that is?
TD East? That take money?
Believe in God, believe in TDE East.
TD East is what he was saying he was trying to make out. And
Yeah, but Tupac, there was I don't know if it was at an awards or something, but there's a clip of Tupac and he's talking to someone and they're like, hey, what's all this TDE or the Death Row East? Remember Death Row East?
Yeah.
He's like, what's all this about? Are you trying to start beef, all this stuff? And he's like, if you believe in God, you believe in Death Row East.
Ooh.
And it was like when Marshawn Lynch did I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh.
Every time they asked him a question, he said, believe in God, believe in Death Row East.
Okay.
On the take money? No, bro.
Yeah, he went there. Bro, and see,
bro.
this is what pisses me off. This is what pisses me off, bro, because nobody's gonna say shit about this, right? Because
let's see if he
Joey,
uses AI and uses
bro,
Tupac's voice.
stop, bro, stop. Because
A sample?
dog, the AI didn't write the verse. Drake wrote that verse. He just used
No,
AI.
I understand. We'll have this argument on another video.
But
let's save the content.
Is this not? This is disrespecting Tupac, is it not?
No, I think it's the same thing that they were doing when they were rapping over New York beats. So is Rayvon's a disrespect to 50 Cent? Now that's a little bit of like I don't know what that is.
What did he just say?
Because he's not
There was something
dissing
else.
Tupac on the cover. Like nothing about that cover makes Tupac look bad. It's not like he put a dick in his mouth or something like that.
Right, but Tupac's a West Coast
It's just a picture
artist,
of Tupac.
But
He's
he's
just
a
like
West Coast artist, though.
Yeah, but it's just a picture.
Okay.
We'll have that discussion.
Yeah,
we'll have let's see how this plays out. So far, it's just a sample.
All right.
And it's not Tupac sampled this too.
Right.
This is not like Hit 'Em Up was sampled Eric B and Rakim, paid in full.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could say it's a paid in full sample. We know what it is.
But he put Tupac on the cover.
Yeah. So I mean, I just don't know if that's a diss. That's not a diss to Tupac. I think that's just like a, hey, I got the cultural cachet too. Let me jump on one of your guys' beats since that's what y'all want to do. Because they started doing that first.
Fair enough.
Because Joey, up until this point, has been strictly East Coast. Right. Everything has sounded New York as hell.
Right. Yeah. That's why when I heard the beat come in, I was like, oh, let's go. Finally.
All right,
I want to.
We need it. We need it off of that daylight. Let's go.
Nah, for real.
Take.
That sounds crazy.
I said, our niggas back on the clock, and anything past 24 hours is a shot clock violation. What's the current situation? Niggas just clickbait. How predictable.
Anything past 24 is a shot clock violation because, like, they're not taking shots.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire.
I don't know if he knew that they were gonna jump right back at him 2 hours later, though.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see.
Go back though, because I see another Drake connection.
Because the what?
I see another Drake connection coming.
Drake connection.
How predictable, this the angle I was anticipating. And thank you for making it clear to me that I scared, but yeah, I was at the party, but I also seen top here. In fact, we were talking about the same very plot here. Y'all niggas going outside, cause I'm the one on top tier. He said,
hey Joey, I got this artist named Ray Vaughn. I'd appreciate if you would really help me put him on.
I said, okay, top, but you know it's gonna cost you. You know I really want to.
Are we talking about a hypothetical conversation between Top Dog and Joey Badass at a Diddy party?
At a diddler party. Not even just a conversation. At a Diddy party.
They're having a conversation at a Diddy party about Ray Vaughn. And I would really appreciate it if you put him on.
That's funny.
Joey needs to put this he needs to leave that alone though.
Which one?
Joey needs to stop talking about that.
The Diddy
Stop
thing?
trying to rebuttal that. Yes, stop. This is the angle I was anticipating.
Yeah, because
I didn't anticipate that.
No, I didn't either. I had no idea about that.
I
But
also
I
saw
mean,
Top there is crazy.
yeah, I mean that's if you're gonna be already in that situation. Yeah, okay. I was there with all your fucking bosses were up there with me. But still looks horrible. Like still looks horrible. You don't look good in that still.
It's the same thing I said yesterday about it. And it's the same thing I said when Drake and Dot were going back and forth about Michael Jackson and Prince. I was like, Drake, stop calling yourself Michael Jackson. He's gonna do something there. He's gonna do something that's gonna lead to a place that's not good. And then finally Drake flipped it and said, maybe I'm Prince and you're Mike, because he saw that coming. But I think that I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze going down that angle. Like I also seen Top there. Is that
right?
Is that implicating enough to like kind of weigh it out? You know what I mean? Like to balance it. Like, was that bar about Top being there worth you bringing it up again? Maybe. Let's see. I mean, he's not done yet. Let's see.
I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Okay.
You want the one who elevated your roster. I'm on these niggas head top. Rise to the top like dreadlocks. So we got the whole back game in the headlock. I'm letting no I seen this whole shit from far the way I read that. Niggas can't walk
You said I seen this shit from afar like I had red dot?
The way I read Dot.
The way I read Dot? Fire.
Like red dot on a gun, but the way I read K Dot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
and then he said rise to the top like dreadlocks. Joey got the whole game in a headlock. I'm letting off headshots. Fire. Yeah. Great sequence right there. And the shoes are dead stock. Oh, not the sneakerhead bars. Let's go.
Okay, so I don't know sneakers. So what's dead stock?
Dead stock is they're still in the box and haven't been touched yet.
Okay.
Unworn.
Tough.
Pop out and show niggas how they hold niggas simultaneously aiming at least 4 niggas. How many more is it really gonna take to drop the Drake making them beat? I won't hesitate, but these niggas still won't drop like detox. Man.
Detox.
Ooh. Won't drop like detox as far. But wait.
In 2025?
In 2025, that was a crazy verse. That's how you know.
Oh man. No, I liked all that. They need 101 Dalmatians just to spot him, got him. And then right after that, my lyrical Drake make him beatbox.
But he also so that's what caught me. He said my lyrical Drake make him beatbox. It's kind of sound like he said Dre. And so I was like, wait, what? But you know what I'm saying? Drake, Dre.
Yeah.
But Dre, Detox. Like Dr. Dre, Detox.
Yeah, I mean, he could have. I mean, his flow is all over the place here. His delivery is.
It's not what I expected.
No, and like it's even the way he Like you said, I also saw a top there.
Channeling a little Kendrick energy with the way that Kendrick kind of like gets all fucking
The voices.
Yeah, which makes sense because it's on a West Coast beat. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't look
like,
at it from that angle.
I can do your shit since you want to do your
Bros,
shit.
I like the way that he's rapping against Daylight and Rayvon, but still saying he's still hitting at Kendrick every time he gets in the booth.
Yeah, he's getting a punch or two for sure.
Scare money, don't make
a hook.
Money. I could never go broke, wanna take your money. I ain't laughing at you niggas, but ain't shit fun. You ain't a crash out, nigga, you a crash dummy.
Yeah.
Scare money, don't make money. I could never go broke, wanna take your money. I ain't ask myself what would Kenny do? Any day of the week, I take on at least 10 of you.
That's a Kendrick flow, bro. That's a Kendrick flow. That sounds like GNX. Anywho, that shit sound like, bro. That's tough. If he's taking the fact that he's taking that angle, and the fact that he's like still on Kendrick's head, like even though Kendrick hasn't said a word.
So I'm gonna say the same thing I said about Ray Vaughn's, which I'm really liking this song, but he is taking a slight step back in the technical rap approach because again he's more focused on the bars here.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like in the finals and the last one, My Town, he was going for the rapidy raps.
Yeah.
And on this one, he's going for the bars and he's going for the haymakers. Is he claiming victory here?
I don't know. This is his what's it called? Not Like Us?
Victory lap?
Victory lap?
Okay.
Is there a drop after this?
There's Daylight drop twice.
Okay, yeah.
But so the reason why I wanted to put those together is because people are basically arguing on the internet right now whether the second one was a white flag or not. Some people called it a white flag, and some people are vehemently arguing against that.
Okay.
So let's keep this one rolling, though. This is crazy.
Ask myself, oh, thought you got dirt on me because I buried you. Y'all niggas is hysterical. Coming back from this, you need a miracle. Joey just spun again. How could it be? Have you ever thought TDE was working for me? How the fuck am I you older than me? This ain't a fair fight. It's a fucking slaughter. Why you keep bringing up pregnant women? Don't you got a daughter? You really need to get your affairs in order. Last time I checked, your label exec was in hot water.
Yeah. He said, hold on a second.
Oh!
What you talking about the women?
Oh, wait, hold on. But
he's taking the humble angle.
Okay. So first of all, you thought you got dirt on me because I buried you? I like that. That's hard.
Yeah.
But what he said, have you ever thought TDE was working for me? That
was funny.
That's funny. That's funny.
That was funny.
But why are you bringing up pregnant women? Don't you got a daughter? You really need to get your affairs in order. Last time I checked, your label execs was in hot water.
Yeah.
You know what he's talking about there?
He's talking about the Drake lawsuit, right?
No,
or no,
the other lawsuit
the
other lawsuit that the TDE execs got into. It wasn't Top, it wasn't Punch, but it was like suit and tie execs. There was something there with like some sort of like assault case, not treating your employees right, basically putting them in a toxic work environment. There was a lot of stuff about that with TDE, and I think that's still open.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, your label execs was in hot water. Uh-oh.
They did. Okay, here we go. Diddy back.
Oh my God. Leave it alone.
No, pick it up and beat it. Let's go.
All right.
The Diddy house single is terrible. You making it way too easy for me. We ain't comparable. When I'm done with you, top on let you drop like Caribou. Guaranteed, this the last time we ever hear from you. Scare money.
Caribou is you know that girl that went viral for rapping on that On the Radar freestyle with Lil Yachty in them?
No, I don't watch none of that.
Okay, yeah. So she was like coming up low-key off that freestyle that Yachty had wrote for her. It came out that he wrote that for her. But some beef happened, they fell out, and I guess because she was saying Yachty wouldn't let her drop.
Oh, I think I heard something about Yachty writing for someone, but I'm not really paying attention to that world of hip hop. But so when I'm done with you, Top won't let you drop like Caribou.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, a hook in this is crazy. Verse 3, there's more?
There's more. We're only halfway.
Okay.
Money, I could never take your money. I'm laughing at you niggas, but ain't shit fun. You ain't a crash out, nigga. You a crash dummy.
Crash dummy.
Scare money, don't make no money. Getting up dust because my niggas really street sweet. Niggas better rethink. I don't throw subs, I don't torpedoes that hit seat. through your fleece. When I speak my piece, I beat the beat strictly off instinct. All the speculation is lame, I tell it plain. I ain't gotta drop a nigga name just for him to feel a flame. Do this for the love of the game. You think?
Okay. I said he took a step back technically on this one. This is some raps right here. These are some raps right here. I'm taking all the shots. I say I opened up Pandora's box. I mean, I think he did open up Pandora's box with that because it all started with the Red Bull freestyle.
Yeah, and there's like 29 songs, so fair enough.
Yeah, kicking up the dust because is really street. I don't throw subs. I throw torpedoes that heat seek. Fire. Through your feast, when I speak my piece, I beat the beast strictly off instinct. Bruh, come on.
I can't even say that.
All the speculation is lame. I tell it plain. I ain't got to drop a name just for him to feel the flame. Okay, and I think that's where we stop. But yeah he's spitting. Yeah, he's spitting.
I'm going to go back to that little neat bars.
Yeah. Through your fleece, I speak my piece. Ooh.
Gotta keep my white name out your mouth before you get Chris rap. We ain't ducking smoke, that's out, bitch. This is hip hop.
Yeah.
All I need is a microphone and a disc jock, and I'ma make this shit hot. Let my tape rock to my tape pop. I do this shit for Big Pop and Pop Smoke. How many more New York niggas got it down? Yeah. Still, we gotta ask yourself that question. Pardon me for my question. I know that's a tough pill to swallow. I give you time just to digest it. Just keep back, and I hope you know. Keep a rap killing with the flow. Now kick back and enjoy the show.
Hey.
Oh,
hey, the Chris Rock bar.
I do this shit for Big Pop and Pop Smoke.
No, and then he said let my dick rock let my dick rock till my dick pop. That's a Biggie bar, right?
I let my tape rock till my tape pop.
Yeah. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private side way back when I had a red and black lumberjack with the hat to match.
Remember rapping Duke, daha, you never thought the hip hop took it this far.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I didn't catch that. That's hard. I let my dick rock till
I
my
do
dick
this shit
pop.
for Big Pop and Pop Smoke.
Damn, that's hard. That's got to be it, right? Hook.
Yeah.
It says refrain. What's the refrain? Outro?
Oh, he's gonna be on some Tupac shit. No, Tupac was talking.
He's gonna yell at him. Let's see. Oh, that's tough. This better go on.
Yeah, look.
TSP.
See, yeah, fire.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, y'all niggas know what time it is, man. Come to TD East, nigga. You believe in God, believe in TD East, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, what? Hey, what? Get top on the phone. Yeah.
Get top on the phone.
Hey.
Gather round. We are gathered here today to say goodbye to a good dog. Gone way too soon. Yup, bark on. In loving memory we pray. Rest in peace, my dog.
Thoughts?
He didn't go hard enough on that outro for me at all.
He should have yelled a little bit.
No, yeah.
Honestly,
if you're gonna do an outro on Tupac's "Hit 'Em Up," and there wasn't one bitch, hoe, or fucking. Come on, bro. Come on,
dude. Tupac said, "Don't one of y'all got sickle cell or something? You better back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck."
Get top on the phone is how you use the outro.
That was cool. I like Get Top on the phone, but
it was cool. But
that outro was also long.
That's why I was expecting him to say some crazy shit.
From everything from take to
and from what he just said,
that was a lot.
From what he just said in that dark ass song from the song before,
that is probably the disadvantage of responding right away.
Yeah, you think what?
So he responded quickly, but it's like he already obviously had this structure and maybe went in and changed a couple things, added a couple things. He put in why you talking about pregnant women? Don't you got a daughter? And that was his response. but he's like, I can't do a whole verse to that now. I got to drop it in 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think Joey is just more about keeping his foot on their neck right now.
Yeah.
Which honestly,
that's not
as
bad.
much as I like this song, he is rapping at a very high level. Daylight rapped at an extremely high level on something that's probably not as digestible as this.
Right.
Which, and I know you've said the Daylight tracks have been not as digestible for you, but he's still rapping.
That last one.
Oh, that was crazy.
I'm not listening to that last one again.
This last verse, as much as I think that this was the best rapping on this song, there's probably also the least amount of disses in this last verse. He's kind of just talking his shit.
Yeah.
Like all that through your fleece, I speak my peace and barking over. Now I got faith in God that I had to reach. Keep thinking shit sweet when it come to beef. Let my teeth sink. Like he's just rapping. Yeah. He's just showing off his technical ability, and he's just rapping his ass off.
Yeah. Vaughn had a couple of those.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, but I think
at the end of the day, it's a
benefited from. It is, but I think he could have benefited from being more direct.
Where we are right now, absolutely.
I think if this, I really really like this song, and if it's out on DSPs, it's going straight to the gym playlist, immediately to the gym playlist. But from a diss perspective, I think the energy started really really high. And I feel like it kind of turned into a victory anthem after that. Whereas like something like Not Like Us, like that was 3 verses of foot to neck.
Yeah.
Whereas this felt like
digestible.
Yeah.
Appeal.
So like I feel like the way that this ended, I like I said, I like the raps, but I wish it would have been a little bit more direct and with more rebuttals. I think there was a lot of good angles here, but not as many rebuttals. I think the rebuttals kind of stopped at I also saw top there. Because that's what I look for. I want someone to say something in a song and then for the next person to reference that. And like he did that a little bit, but I wish it would just been a little bit more direct. I love the song though. It's a hell of a song.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's one I would listen to again for sure.
No, we're gonna get off of this and I'm gonna play this 10 times.
No, for sure. Who do you?
This is great.
This is the last. That was the last one, right?
Dude, Daylight dropped twice after this.
Okay, so we got right. So we got to do Daylight one. All right, bet.
So that one's one of them. I think they're both only like 2 minutes long though, so we could put them in one video.
Okay, sounds good. Joey Badass, that was Crash Dummy.
Yeah, he's
pretty solid.
Put a bop out there.
Tupac beat, I like it. Do we call that the Tupac beat because it's a sample as well?
No, I mean, once you put Take Money and you put in those same drums, like, yeah, we're referencing Tupac. We're sampling Tupac. Okay. So, no, I like it. Good angles. It's a banger. It's definitely going to get some play out of me. Yeah. I don't think this is so Not Like Us. We're going to keep comparing stuff to like that, but because it seems like that's what they're trying to do is they're trying to get the hit off.
They're referencing
of course. It's hard to not.
Yeah.
It's hard to not. But that was a defining, oh shit, he won moment. I don't think that this was a defining, oh shit, he won moment.
Not at all.
I mean, I got to check Twitter right now, make sure nobody else dropped.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody just came back and was like, yeah, I'm on your ass again. So I don't think this is, I don't think anybody's irredeemable at this point.
I think we're getting another verse from somebody. I just don't think, I mean, so who's next technically? It would be Vaughn, right?
So Daylight did put out twice, and so I guess it would be Ray Vaughn or Joey Badass.
See, and that's what's annoying. When did Daylight drop? That was a couple hours ago.
So the last like 3 tracks we've listened to were all today.
Okay, so we're probably not going to get a Daylight track.
No, because he just dropped twice and nobody's responded.
A Vaughn track because he hasn't been the one that's quick with it. Right.
So Vaughn, he hasn't been as quick with it. He dropped the next day. I think there was one time where he dropped within like 24 or 48 hours. Okay. Right. But yeah, Daylight dropped twice and Hit a J3 dropped after that, but I think we could skip that one because that hasn't been a part of the timeline so far, and it's getting late over here.
Hell yeah. Do you want to do let's close this out.
Yeah. All right, bet. See you on the next one.
All right.